So recently I saw American Assassin and I didn't get a chance to review it. So I'm not going to be the one that compares these two movies. I'm not going to be the one because you know, manners maketh man. But American Assassin wasn't that good. This, however, woo! Let's get into it. Hey guys, and welcome to my world. Did that feel good without the wave? It felt just right in this tux. It felt right. You know, you can still have the wave. You know, I'm in my tux, Captain America cufflinks. I am ready to review Kingsman, The Golden Circle. So let's talk about it. Now, I wasn't actually looking forward to this movie. Okay, and I went to the late night showing last night. It was 9 o'clock show and I didn't get in till gone midnight. It was a long movie, but let's talk about it. So I really liked the first Kingsman movie, Kingsman the Secret Service. I really liked that one. This, however, I wasn't actually looking forward to. I'd heard rumours about Harry coming back, all that, and I was like, oh no, I'm not buying that. And then I saw the trailer, I was like, no, I'm still not buying that. I'm not buying that at all. And the trailers, although the action looked cool, the only bit I really liked in the trailer was the bit where Eggsy is hanging on the cab door and jumps over it. I was like, oh, that looks sick. Okay. The trailers didn't really sell me. I was like, I'm still not buying Harry. I do not buy that for 1 second. You know, getting freaking shot in the face by Samuel L. Jackson. No one survives a headshot from Samuel L. Jackson. No one. Not even Sam Jackson can survive a headshot from Sam Jackson. Oh, unless he's Nick Fury. But yeah, I wasn't buying that. And then there was a bit in the trailer that really annoyed me with the electric lasso? The electric whip thing from The Statesman. I was like, no, they shouldn't have shown that in the trailer. They should have kept that for the movie. That was such a thing to realise in the movie and be like, oh shit, look at that whip, look at that lasso. Wait, lasso! Oh my god! I'm a Kingsman, I'm not a statesman. I use an umbrella. So Kingsman, The Golden Circle is about this organisation run by, is it Julianne Moore, I want to say, who plays Poppy. She is the leader of this drug cartel, the Golden Circle, okay? And she basically has infected every single drug, like recreational drug, cannabis, heroin, crystal meth, what else did they say? Loads of other stuff. She has basically poisoned it. So people taking it, they get what's known as the blue rash. So they get all these veins come up and everything. And after that happens, they have like 12 hours to live. They'll get paralysis, start bleeding from the eyes and the mouth. It was grim. And then they'll die within 12 hours of all of that. Okay, so that happens. So it is down to the Kingsman to go and stop her. Yes. Except the Kingsman in this, you see it in the trailer, it gets destroyed. So they need the help from the Statesman. Now, I'm not going to lie, the story was actually, I really bought into the story. I really liked the story of this one. I mean, going from Samuel L. Jackson as the villain to this villain, they're two completely different villains. And I really liked it because Julianne Moore played it very, like, calm and sweet, but it wasn't at the same time, and I really liked that. So that is the overall story of The Golden Circle. Now, let's get into my positives and my negatives. So the positives I had, let's get into those. Let's start with the positives. So firstly, the action, okay? This film starts full throttle. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. This film, it starts at like freaking, like, race car speed. It is like, boom. If you live in the UK and you've been on stealth at Thorpe Park, bam, it is like that. It just, boom, it is gone. It is full throttle from the get-go, and the action in this was really, really good. It was really entertaining for one, and it was really, really fun. It's a bit more exaggerated in this one than the first one was. The first one was already exaggerated, but it felt grounded. This one is a bit more over the top. It's a bit OTT, but it was still fun in that entertainment sort of way. You get that weird sort of camera stuff where it's sort of, specifically in the taxi scene, it's going round and it's sort of, it feels a bit jarring at first, especially where it sort of doesn't look too realistic. But you sort of get used to that, and the action, it was never boring action, it was never unbelievable action. It was over the top, but it was still entertaining. I still had a lot of fun with the action. So the action was a huge, huge positive, and there is a lot of action in this movie. Wow. That, yes. So the next thing I have to give this movie props for is the comedy. The comedy landed every single time. There was laugh out loud moments, there was chuckle moments. I was laughing throughout. There was even a shit joke that literally had me bawling. I was literally nearly crying at a poop joke. The comedy in this landed every single time. It was a lot of fun. Again, with the action, the comedy, this was such an entertaining blockbuster film. I absolutely really, really liked those sides of the movie. So for me, the comedy, the action, it all went hand in hand as well. And I really bought into it, and I really, really had fun with this movie. I really did. Now let's get away from the action and the comedy. Now the acting in this was really, really good. You really buy into Taron Egerton as Eggsy again. He's a bit more grown up in this. He's still not that mature, but he is a bit more suave in this movie. He's a bit more respectful. He is known as a Kingsman now. He is known as Galahad. Yeah, so he is a respected Kingsman in this, but he still has these immature moments. He's like hood moments, and they were really good. Eggsy was great character in this, but my favourite was Merlin. Now the acting from everyone was great in this. Julianne Moore is good. You had Channing Tatum, Jeff Bridges, and I cannot remember the other statesman's name. They were all great. The acting was great in this movie, but my favourite by far was Merlin. I loved him. I loved his character. He had a great scene where he's singing this song, Country Roads. Take me home, country roads. Pretty sure, yeah, Country Roads. He was singing that. It was great. I really, really loved that scene. And to go with the acting, there is quite a bit of emotional weight in this movie. There's some emotional scenes that do hit hard, and the acting in it it gave you the feels. It gave me the feels anyways, and I really, really loved the emotional weight that this movie carried. So that is my positives said and done. Let's get into my negatives, because I do have a few negatives and a few gripes with this movie. Now the first one, I think you know what it's going to be. Yes, I still do not buy Harry being in this movie. I really don't. I do not buy him for 1 second surviving that headshot. I mean, you do get the explanation as to how he survived it. And as much as it does fit with the tone, the genre of the movie, again, I just don't buy it. I didn't buy it at all. And talking of Harry, specifically in the first 2 acts, his character sort of dragged, and it's you get his side story, and then you've got the main story with Eggsy and Julianne Moore, and it sort of detracted from that, and it slowed the movie down, and it sort of, I don't want to say it was boring, but it did slow the movie down, and it did drag the movie, and this is an already long movie, and his side story did it slowed the movie down a lot, because this movie starts full throttle. It does not let up. It only gets faster and faster, more intense as this movie goes along with the mission and everything. But every time Harry was on screen, specifically in the first 2 acts to do with his character and why and how he survived, it slowed the movie down to snail's pace. It really did. I won't lie though, you do get the emotional payoff with Harry's character by the end of this movie that I really did buy into, but specifically between him and Eggsy. The emotional weight that relationship carried and the sort of payoff it gets, I really did dig that. So I'm glad that you got that aspect to this, bringing Harry back and everything. I'm glad you got that. But again, I just do not buy into him, and it made the movie feel long when he was on screen. all I'm going to say, guys, I won't spoil anything, but all I'm going to say is butterflies. This movie didn't give me butterflies. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. So another negative I have are more gripes now, and these negatives aren't necessarily to do with the movie, they're more to do with the trailer. Now, the trailer really does sell you on the Statesman. Specifically Jeff Bridges and Channing Tatum's character. Now, they were barely in it. It's not spoilers at all. They were barely in this. They were really, specifically Jeff Bridges, they were both, but specifically Jeff Bridges was underutilized in this movie. So for me, I felt like a little let down that I've got to see them in the trailer and pretty much only a few more scenes in the movie. And talking of Channing Tatum's character, Tequila, I'm pretty sure there was a scene in the trailer that wasn't in the movie. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that was a bit of a gripe for me. I felt really let down not seeing more into the Statesman side, specifically how much they were shown in the trailer as well. So that did let me down, but it's more of a personal gripe to do with the trailer and not necessarily the movie. And again, I'm going to finish my last negative, my last gripe, with where I started. Now, I'm pretty sure I said this in the beginning, but they show you the electric lasso. I got it! They show you that in the trailer. They should not have shown you that in the trailer. Can you imagine just being sat in the cinema? He has got this rope. He's swinging it around, pulling things and all of this. And then it gets to the point where he turns it electric and chops that guy in half that you see in the trailer. Oh, that would have been so much better on the big screen. Experiencing it in the cinema, I would have really loved that. So, knowing that it was coming, I was just like, oh, I've seen this. Man, the people that made the trailers had no manners. And you know, guys, manners make it. Man. So overall, guys, I had a lot of fun with this movie. It was hugely entertaining. It made me laugh a lot. I really loved the fun, dynamic aspect of the action. Even though it was slightly over the top, I really bought into the storyline. I really liked the villain. It had its slower parts, and there was a few gripes I had with the movie. So overall, I really enjoyed this movie a lot more than I thought I would have. So I definitely recommend going and seeing it. I wouldn't say it's as good as the first Kingsman. It sort of suffers with that sequel problem that it just it has to sort of top the movie, and they have a bigger budget and they spend a lot more on all this flashy stuff, so it suffers with that. But as a sequel, it is a good sequel, but it has nothing on Kingsman: The Secret Service, the first movie. But I do recommend you go see it. And if you have seen Kingsman: The Golden Circle, let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below. Are you looking forward to seeing it? Have you seen it? Are you going to see it this weekend? Let me know all your thoughts down in the comments section below. But overall, I had a lot of fun with this movie, and I recommend you do go see it. Now that being said, guys, let's talk videos coming up. Okay, so the next video I think will be my my birthday vlog. So boom, that many days to my birthday. So you'll get that vlog. And then after that, what am I seeing? I might see it again next week. And then I don't think I'm seeing another movie till Flatliners now. I don't think there's much out now. I'm pretty sure the next one coming out is Flatliners, other than the Jungle Bunch. If you want, let me know if you want me to see the Jungle Bunch and review that. Yeah, I think the next movie review will be Flatliners. So let me hit subscribe. Stay tuned for that movie review if you want to see that. Hit subscribe. Stay tuned for my birthday vlog. Yeah, guys, as always, thanks for watching and take care. See you later. Oh, and remember, manners make it man. Guess who's back again. Guys, a big thank you to watching the video. If you liked what you've seen and you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up. And in the meantime, why not check out some of my other videos? You've got one here, you've got one there, and you've got one there. Guys, go check out those videos, hit subscribe, and see you in the next video.